All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Lauri Markkanen, but it's actually about Steph Curry, so just walk with me here. After failing to complete a deal with the Warriors, the Jazz extended Markkanen. Golden State wasn't willing to include pods into any trades. So how should Steph feel about them prioritizing the future instead of the end of his career?
Well, yeah, so I think this is the exact right angle. So I think that the Lauri Markkanen signing is actually a Warriors Steph Curry story. Because it's not just that he signed the extension with Utah, it's when he signed it. So he did what LeBron did a couple years ago, which is sign the extension at a late enough date into the offseason where he's untradeable this year. When you sign an extension in the NBA, you cannot be traded for 6 months. So if you sign an extension or a free agent deal at the beginning of free agency, you can be traded in like January, right? Because of when he signed it, those 6 months expire the day after the trade deadline. So he's untradeable this entire season. That's why it's noteworthy, because the Warriors were in on Markkanen. A lot of people thought they were going to get Markkanen. They didn't. And then people thought, okay, well, maybe they'll get him during the year. Now it's impossible. No one can trade for Lauri Markkanen this season, which means the Warriors, much like the Lakers, didn't get better. The Lakers did nothing. The Warriors, lost Clay and added some, pieces to replace him, but nothing significant. And so I said briefly yesterday on the show, Lauri Markkanen signing his extension when he did made it 1% more likely that Steph and LeBron one day play together. 1%. Because I just think that Steph is going to have another frustrating year. And I think these guys playing on Team USA, man, are like, especially the older guys, Steph, LeBron, and KD, are looking around saying, we're still good enough, guys. And our teams aren't. The Lakers seem just totally fine standing pat because nobody wants to make a big decision, because nobody wants accountability for the decision. The Warriors sneakily are not trying to spend a bunch of money. And now they've spent more money than any team in the league over the last decade, but now they're quietly trying to pare that down. The Suns, on the other hand, are trying to do a lot, but they don't know what they're doing. So those three guys are kind of stuck, and I find it pretty fascinating.
If that was plus 1%, if that was plus 1%, what is the percentage of LeBron and Curry playing together now?
One day in their careers, if I added 1% to it, I'm going to say it's now at 16%.
Okay.
A 1 in 6 shot. It was at 15,
Copy.
Now it's at 16. A 1 in 6 shot. So roll a die and see if you can call the number. That's the odds. 1 in 6. That's what I think.
Okay.
But what else?
Does Golden State, looking down the road, do you think that has anything to do with Steph kind of lacking in this Olympic run?
No, I don't buy that at all. And no, I don't think that's it. I think I think it's a money thing. I honestly think it's a money thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, again, I'm not a reporter on the ground there. But when the owner comes out and says months ago, our number one goal is to get under the tax, kind of tells you it's a money thing right now for them. Okay. And then what's the last one?
If Vegas offered a bet like Steph to end his career as a Warrior, yes or no, what would the odds look like right now?
Minus 300 yes, plus 280 no. But that's, it's 1 in 4 about that he doesn't. That's it's not nothing, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's not nothing. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.